So today I'm gonna tell you how to make most of your banner ads on your website. Choosing the best ad placement for your website is a tedious process. You have to consider many different factors like ad viewability, user experience, ad sizes, and more. Without a basic understanding of web design and experience, this can be really challenging. In this video, we'll cover optimal ad placements for your website, tips for choosing the best placed banners, and banner placement examples, as well as top performing ad sizes. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the alert notification so you don't miss our upcoming videos. First, let's talk about your website architecture. It's important to understand the layout of your website. A website is divided into two key areas, above the fold and below the fold. Above the fold refers to an area on your website that the user sees when he opens your web page. Above the fold placements usually have higher ad viewability than below the fold. And below the fold refers to a portion of the screen that the user needs to scroll to see. To maximize the effectiveness of BTF ads, you need to create content that entices the user to scroll down. Placing ads in the right places can make them more viewable. It's important because advertisers use ad viewability to determine how likely someone is to see your ad. The higher the viewability, the more you can potentially earn. Now, let's move on to the best practices for above-the-fold ads. So, above-the-fold ads have a high advertising demand because users see them more often and are more likely to interact with them. However, we suggest not to overcrowd your website with too many ads, as this can result in a negative user experience, increased bounce rate, and even a penalty from Google. When users land on your page, they immediately start scrolling. So, when it comes to above-the-fold ad placements, the most important thing is to make sure that the ads load as fast as possible. If ads don't load fast enough, they may never get seen. Therefore, it's not recommended to place ads right at the top of your page. Consider moving banners below the navigation bar or near the bottom of the screen, but still in above-the-fold area. Next, let's go through the best practices for below-the-fold ads. When it comes to below-the-fold ads, we recommend using lazy loading technique. With it, the ad load is delayed until the banner is in view, which means ads outside the viewport won't be loaded until they're nearly on screen. It's also recommended to place below-the-fold ads on the side of the page. That way you're not interrupting the user from viewing the main content. In addition, sidebar ads stay on the screen for a longer period of time, rather than banners placed within the content. The most popular ad placement for below-the-fold ads is either vertical or square sidebar banner. For long-form content, publishers can benefit from techniques like infinite scroll, where the user keeps scrolling but never reaches the bottom of the page. If your content is engaging and enticing, more below-the-fold ads can be shown within one session. Google recommends that ads don't take up more than 30% of the page. If you wish to have more ad placements, consider opting for smaller ad slot sizes or placing banners further apart. Now, there are 6 key considerations when you're placing ads on your site. First, consider your users. Before choosing placement for your ads, you need to ask yourself a few questions. Can user easily navigate through my site? Are all navigation buttons clear? Is my content unobstructed? Now that you have answers to these questions, consider how ads can impact your user experience. For example, it might be a good idea to keep ads in a separate column from the content in so-called white space. Ads in these placements can capture users' attention without being interruptive to the main content. It's also a good idea to make sure ads are clearly distinguishable from the rest of the content. This can be done by placing an advertising text above the banner or increasing the padding. Second, opt in for advanced ad formats. Sidebar banners are one of the top performing ad placements. To improve viewability even further, consider sticky sidebar banners. These ads stick to the viewport and stay in the view for the whole visit duration. When used with a smart ad refresh mechanism, sticky sidebar ads can generate extra revenue. Another advanced ad format is anchor ads. As the name suggests, they stick to the bottom viewport and remain in the view for the whole visit duration. The main difference between sticky sidebars and anchor ads is that anchor ads are horizontally oriented while sticky are vertically. For desktop, you typically see anchor ads on the top, while for mobile, you might see anchor ads on the top or sticky anchor ads on the bottom. Third, analyze the most engaging parts of your website. Heat map tools like Hotjar can be effective in analyzing your website and finding the most engaging areas on your page. Place ads in these areas to maximize their effectiveness. Fourth, analyze your traffic. Google Analytics can give you a good idea about which pages perform better than others. It can be beneficial if your strategy is to show ads on specific pages or reserve high-earning pages for direct deals. Your overall traffic picture can help you choose ad formats and sizes that are popular in the region, where the majority of your audience comes from. Similarly, you can also avoid ad formats that aren't supported in certain regions. Fifth, keep an eye on your reports. If you're using Google Ad Manager, you can pull out the report with the most popular ad sizes and types of ad inventory. This will help you decide which ad units are worth keeping and which aren't. Similarly, you can run A/B tests or ask your monetization partner, like us, to do it for you. And finally, use best performing ad sizes. It's advised to use popular ad sizes with a large demand from advertisers, as this will improve your fill rate. Based on our publisher data, the most popular display ad sizes for desktop and mobile are the following. Feel free to take a screenshot. And it's a wrap. Remember, adding more ads to your website doesn't mean you'll instantly earn more ad revenue. Pay attention to your user experience, the number of ads per page, and constantly optimize your ad strategy. We hope you found this video helpful. If so, give it a like and leave a comment below. Bye and see you next time!